Hello, and welcome back to the Her Two Wheels YouTube channel. In today's video, we are not going to be riding any motorcycles because both of my Harley-Davidsons are kind of broken. It's also raining, so there's that. But I just wanted to kind of sit down and chat with you guys, like a little FaceTime, get to know each other type of video, because here very soon I'm going to be on the road for over a month. And my brain just can't process that quite well just yet. So I want to be as lazy as possible and enjoy the second or third day of summer that we're into now. I did bring my famous Her Two Wheels iced coffee out here with me. It's not actually famous. I just brew Folgers and put it on ice. That's it. I'm very lazy, very lazy. That's going to be the theme of today's video. How much can I accomplish with doing as little as possible? It's kind of like my life motto, but my Harley's not actually broken, but he's been on his way out for a while, and not he's doing good. The whole bike is good. Love my baby. But if you guys remember this video, I gotta make sure I know where I'm pointing. Last year, I rode solo. For 3 weeks, I was on the road for 3 weeks by myself, went to Sturgis, went to Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, all of these amazing things. While I was riding up to the summit of Mount Evans in Colorado, my check engine light came on, and it scared the living bejesus out of me, because my bike is perfect, and he loves me and treats me wonderfully. So I just so happened to have actually ran into my mechanics from Faro Harley-Davidson on top of the world on the highest paved road in North America. Literally the exact same time I was there, and I had no idea they were going to be there. Total coincidence. So anyway, I had them run the code, see what was going on, and it turned out to be the O2 sensor. Makes a lot of sense. You know, you're going high up on this super awful paved road. I did not enjoy my time on Mount Evans. It was great making the video. Did not enjoy the road. And it turned out to be the O2 sensor. I was like, okay, you know, they cleared the code and it never came back on for the duration of the trip. That was almost a year ago. On my way down to Florida last year, I rode my road glide to Florida. He got worked on in the blockhead garage. We got a new cam, we got a new header, got a new suspension, and Appa really just got an upgrade. On the way back home, he threw an O2 code again. And so I was like, okay, it's a reoccurring thing. Maybe it only happens when the bike gets worked on or something. Flashback to a couple months ago, he was just throwing lots of codes. And it was all the O2 sensors. So long story short, my O2 sensors are going bad. I just recently ordered the replacement parts, and I'm hoping that I can get those repaired before I ride my motorcycle another 5,000 miles halfway across the country. We'll see. Everyone's busy. I don't blame anyone for not being able to be like, oh my God, Her Two Wheels, let me stop everything for you and your dumbass bike. Like, that's not how the world works. And I don't ever claim to have an ego that big that I think that people would literally stop what they're doing or put somebody else's bike and project on hold to work on mine first. That's not how we roll over here. But since I'm getting new O2 sensors put in for my trip, I did kind of want to talk about something that you have been asking a lot about this bike, specifically in prior videos. If you remember, I used to have my beautiful Saddleman Step Up, my seat on my Road Glide, and it was the most special thing to me because he was Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender. The seat said yip yip. After doing my solo road trip last year, I upgraded from the step-up seat to the road sofa. And the road sofa has been amazing. I have a little over 3,000 miles on that seat so far, and countless coming. You also might remember that I had Faro Harley-Davidson install the Harley-Davidson fused low handlebars, and I upgraded my bar setup last year. When I was on my step up, the bars were completely fine. I had no issues. Now that I'm on the road sofa, I have a backrest and the seat itself sits further back and it's a bit wider. I've been in pain, physical pain, trying to, extend my reach so that I can reach my fused handlebars. They're only 10 inches. I knew from the get-go that I wanted at least 12-inch bars. Unfortunately, 12-inch bars were not in stock when I ordered these. So I did just recently order a new pair of handlebars. They are 14-inch. I'll pop up a picture right here of the ones that I ordered, and I'll link them down below if you guys are interested. But I do plan on having those installed as well, and I really hope that that kind of just like ties everything in together for my touring bike. And the Dyna still has broken neck bearings. I haven't, like, Dyna is way on the back burner right now. I just cannot begin to care about that bike when I have so many other trips and projects coming up that have nothing to do with the Dyna. So a little bit of a life update. Also, yes, this is a flathead screwdriver I'm using as my microphone today. Hopefully the audio sounds good. I haven't tested it. I just fly by the seat of my pants. That's how we roll. So some life updates. Nothing real crazy in my own personal life, but I have just been catching myself, especially with these rainy days. I am constantly stuck on social media. And I've never admitted that before. I've never thought that I had any kind of addiction or any kind of problem with social media. And the crazy thing is, it's not even that it's going to sound awkward. It's not that I care about what's going on social media. It's not that I focus on like my friends and my family. It is a very toxic trait of I just want to be entertained. I can't tell you the last YouTube video I've watched. I genuinely don't have the patience for YouTube videos anymore to capture my imagination. So unfortunately, I have been on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, just in the doom scroll. If you haven't heard that term, it's the doom scroll. It's when you're just sucked down a vortex of endless entertainment. And it's disgusting, and I hate it. So I actually got on my Instagram. Oxymoron, I know. I got on my Instagram yesterday and I said, hey guys, I've just, this is something I've noticed. I would like to kick this habit. Curious to know, what are some small things that you do on a daily basis or just often that help you get into a happier mental mindset? Not saying I'm in a bad mindset. I've actually been in a very, very positive mindset lately, even though I've continued to gain weight and be unhealthy, but my mind, my mental clarity is pretty okay. I would love to ask you guys that question too in this video. If you could comment below, what are something that you do every single day or once in a while that just helps reset your mind and focus on things in the present? Comment below. I'll give you an example of what I've been doing. I have been reading a lot. Like, I have been reading nonstop. I love it. I've been so inspired by the gloomy weather that I actually just redid my entire art studio. I air quote that because I don't really make art anymore, and that is something I would like to change. But I redid the entire studio. I added some new cute chairs and cozy lights, and that's actually what I was going to do before I decided to come out here and film this video. I was just going to go sit in there and read. And it's like 10:30 a.m. on a Friday, but I don't care. That's what I wanted to do. So I have been focusing a bit more on stepping back from making videos, from the constant grind of wanting to travel or do things that I think are going to do well on YouTube. I genuinely, like, at this moment in time, in this point in my life, I've accepted the fact that I kind of don't give a fuck about the YouTube algorithm anymore. It has proved to me incredibly toxic. I don't like talking about it. I don't like paying attention to it. So I've just stepped completely back. And if you haven't noticed, I usually make 2 videos every single week, something to do with all things 2 wheels. And lately I've just been kind of, A, doing whatever the hell I want if it has, makes me feel good filming it, and B, posting only about once a week. Sometimes I'll do twice a week if I have the content, but lately I'm just kind of like y'all got better things to do than sit here and watch me ride motorcycles. At least that's what I think in my head. And I know it's not that that's not true, but that's what I think, and it's toxic. So I've been taking a big step back from constantly feeling like I have to one-up myself or create a new video that's way better than the last. And at the end of the day, I think probably 95% of you watching this video right now are doing it for the same reason I go into doom scrolls. You just want to be entertained. You just want to forget about the little monotonous life that you've built for yourself and find some sort of escapism. And that is totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what I do, and I accept it. And I thrive in it. And I don't understand how people are so funny that it keeps me coming back for more. So I am hilarious, but I'm not claiming to be one of those funny people. One of the craziest things about the YouTube algorithm that I was telling you is I hate it anymore, is it's so crazy how I technically have, I don't know, last I checked, like 175,000 subscribers or something on this channel, which still blows me away every day. And I want to be real honest with you guys. I don't ever really want this channel to be anything really more than what it already is. And I hope you're cool with that, because I'm cool with that. I don't want 1 million subscribers. I don't want more than 1 million. I just want genuine people to be here with me and ride with me and hang out with me, virtually, obviously, rather than become this mega famous content creator that has to constantly one-up themselves every single time. And it's exhausting. And like, I kind of can't stand watching channels like that, you know, like the Mr. Beast, the Whistle and Diesel, the people who are constantly trying and spending literally millions of dollars to consistently one-up themselves. That is like never what this channel is going to be. I hope you guys are cool with that. I am a normal person. I do live a normal life. I ride normal motorcycles, and this is just something that I've wanted to share and create for those of you who were missing this kind of connection in your life. That's the whole reason I started a YouTube channel, was to find women in the larger displacement V-twin world of cruiser motorcycling that are just normal women hanging out, you know, going to get coffee, stuff like that. So I hope you guys are cool with, you know, just continuing to chill out and ride with me. I don't ever want to pull the blindfold over on anybody and think that this is something that I'm unhappy or I'm ungrateful with. You know, the channel has been growing so slow, and it really has caught me off guard sometimes, where I'm like, damn girl, you fucked up. It's 2020 was really the magic factor for a lot of people, and here I am, naive and ignorant, thinking that that's what it was going to be like forever. And it's not. And so that was really hard to wrap my head around, that instantaneous growth and success was not in a consistent upwards trajectory. But if you guys do enjoy the content, I do put out videos at least every single week, sometimes twice a week. I'm always active on Facebook. I'm always active on Instagram. I am a real person. I do everything myself. I do my own marketing, my own branding, my own bookkeeping, my own thumbnails, titles, editing. It's just me. I have no help. But I do know that there are over 60% of you watching the content that are not subscribed. And if there's anything that I could ask, is if you've been enjoying these videos or enjoying just me as a human being, I would really appreciate it if you could just subscribe to the channel. I actually get to see each time somebody subscribes based on what video they're watching. So if you subscribe while watching this video, I will know it. So thank you. There it goes. It's gone. My train of thought. Goodbye. Oh, let's talk what we're doing this summer. I've talked about it a lot. A lot. So if you don't watch all my videos, shame. But if you do, you'll know that I have a lot of plans coming up, a lot of motorcycle travel coming up, and a lot of big events coming up. First off, I cannot wait for the 120th anniversary party in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to celebrate Harley-Davidson. I have no idea what's going on when I get there. I don't know if there's going to be meet and greets. I don't know if there's going to be demo ride. I don't know anything. I should probably do a little bit of research instead of just actually flying by the seat of my pants like I always do. But I can't wait. I can't wait. But if you can't tell, my garage behind me is a disaster. Jordan has been... I don't know if you know the scene in what's it called? That 70s show, when Red Foreman like gets laid off from his job or loses his job or something, and he starts looking for things to do, like projects, and Kitty's like, "Oh no, Red, not the kitchen table."
Just table wobbling.
I don't think so.
No. It's definitely wobbling.
Well, honey, anything will wobble if you shake it hard enough.
Yeah. It's Jordan right now. Summertime hits, and he is just like, what else can I get my little fingers into and wrench on and cut in half and weld back together? So he'll have more information over on his channel. My husband has a YouTube channel as well. So proud of him. Man, his channel's been growing, doing so good. I love it so much. But yeah, it's a bit overwhelming on what is going on. That little Kawasaki back there has a fun story he just made a video about, and that's going to be a fun project for him. We are about to embark on the longest journey that we have ever been on from home. We're going to be on the road for over a month. We're going to have the cat with us, and it's going to be amazing. So like I said, first stop is Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Harley-Davidson 120th anniversary. We will be there. He will have the Sportster. I will have the Road Glide. After that, we are heading straight over west to South Dakota. I am so freaking excited. I'm going to the Get On ADV Fest. I've mentioned this 50 million times. There are tickets still available, and if you use my code Her2Wheels to get your ticket down below, the first 30 people to use that code will get $50 in Zilla Cash, and I've already seen people from Facebook clicking on it, so check out the link below to see if there's still any Zilla Cash opportunities left. But the Get On ADV Fest, I went to this last year, terrified to ride off-road, genuinely, like heart palpitations, extreme anxiety. Something has changed this year. And I think my no fucks given meter has just kind of gone a little wonky or something. And I am so excited to go to this event again. So if you guys don't know what it is, it's basically an adventure motorcycle rally hosted by the Sturgis Buffalo Chip, the coolest campground in Sturgis. And we just get together for the whole weekend. There are demo rides. There are routes that are provided by Rever. There's beginner, intermediate, challenging. I need bunny slopes level, so I'm going to see if they can accommodate for my dumbass. And it's just an amazing time. You don't have to ride off-road. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do, but it is a really nice opportunity to get to the Black Hills with a much smaller crowd, a much more intimate time for a rally, get personalized attention. And I had so much fun last year, even though I blacked out from heat exhaustion on the first day. I had so much fun. I think I had more fun at the ADV Fest than I did at the actual Sturgis rally, because Sturgis is people-y. We know that. It's okay. If you don't like rallies, that's totally, I get it. I get it. You don't have to convince me why I'm wrong for going to a rally. I know. But the ADV Fest was super, super fun. And if you guys want to go, there are tickets still available. We will be camping. My husband will be there with his Sportster. I'll have my Himalayan. Stacy Wilt, Ride to Food, is going to be there. I think As the Magpie Flies is going to be there. And there's just going to be a lot of people. So if you want to go, I would love to see you. And there's going to be coffee. And then, of course, Sturgis, the big rally, 10 days later after the ADV Fest. So like I said, if you want to go to a festival, go to the ADV Fest, not as many people. 10 days later is the big Sturgis rally. Jordan and I are going to stay in the Black Hills the entire time in between the ADV Fest and the rally. So if you guys have any early bird tickets, if you're camping at the Buffalo Chip, obviously let us know. I would love to see you and hang out in the time between the craziness. We are normal people. We are not celebrities. Don't think that you can't come and say hi or hang out or ask for a sticker if I ever decide to make more. I'm sorry. And just be cool, man. We're there to have a good time. It's Jordan's very first time in Sturgis. I'm beyond excited for him to experience it. And yeah, so those are the big trips coming up. I do have a lot more stuff coming up later in the season, but some of the things that I've been working on here at home in my personal life, I did manage to go see Adam Sandoval in the middle of his Great American Convoy while he was still in Ohio. So it was just a really great time to see him and the things that he's doing and supporting, the Wounded Warrior Project with Harley-Davidson. So Adam will also be at the Harley-Davidson 120th anniversary. And then I got to go to one of my favorite events of the entire year, which is the Hot Rods and Handlebars event hosted by Faro Harley-Davidson twice a summer. So once in the early summer and once in late summer, we have a big party where it's just hot rods, muscle cars, imports, four-wheeled vehicles that are just rad. And then obviously motorcycles, and there's food truck, live music, drinks, everything. It was really, I had a really, really good time. I can't wait. Hopefully we get to do that again in the late summer, early autumn. I think I've caught up. It's so rainy and gloomy. I absolutely love this. Leave a comment below if you're going to be at any of the events that I just mentioned earlier. And if you guys are looking for a last-minute place to stay in Sturgis, I highly, highly recommend the Sturgis Buffalo Chip. That is probably the most fun I've ever had in my life at that campground last year with the concerts, the free roam, just the good time. So if you guys are interested, I'll be camping at the Buffalo Chip. I know a lot of my friends are going to be there, a lot of other content creators, and I hope to see you guys there. It looks like the rain's starting to pick back up, so I'm going to take the camera. I'm going to take you guys out of the rain and wrap this video up. So thank you so much for watching, and until my next one, you guys be good, and I'll see you later.